The member from Nepean Carleton.
Thanks so very much, Speaker. My question is for the Premier of Ontario. It's dealing with a very serious matter, Speaker. It deals not only with her eroding credibility, but also with the confidence the people of this province have in her government. I was at the Justice Committee earlier today when Colin Anderson made it very clear that everybody knew that those costs were much higher than 40%. I assume, as do all of my colleagues, that everybody includes you. You've known all along that the costs of this politically motivated
Minister of the Environment will come to order.
But you misrepresented those numbers in this House several times.
The member knows that it's not allowable. Withdraw, please.
Speaker, the Premier knew, as a minister and now as Premier, that those $40 million figures she had been suggesting weren't true. So we have a serious question for you. When were you first briefed that this $40 million figure was inaccurate? And can you tell this House why you deserve to have the confidence of the people of Ontario, given what you have done?
Question. That's a good Premier.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I know that the Government House Leader will want to comment on the supplementary because I know he's been following the issue very closely, Mr. Speaker. But I just want to know, I just want the member opposite to know that no matter her accusations, no matter the tone with which she...
Well, somebody's making it too loud. Thank you, Premier.
No matter the tone in which she delivers the accusation, the reality is, Mr. Speaker, that I have said I will appear at the committee. I will tell the committee exactly what I know and my experience of this situation. I will answer all the questions, and I will continue to do what I have done all along, which is tell the truth at every juncture. I will tell the truth as I understand it at every juncture, whether I'm here in this House or whether I'm in committee or whether I'm out in the homes.
Thank you. The member from Lanark will come to order, please. Supplementary.
Much, Mr. Speaker. She can run and she can hide, but the people of Ontario have seen what this government has done. Don't take my word for it. Colin Anderson said it right in front of me in Justice Committee that the $40 million figure was 775 times higher, and that everybody knew. His words, Speaker, they weren't mine. They weren't the member from Nipissing's. They were her own hand-picked OPA chair. We know that Premier Wynne chaired the Cabinet Committee that signed off on the documents. We know that she was the campaign chair for the Liberals in the last election. We know she sat around the table when Colin Anderson said everybody knew the costs were much higher than $40 million. And then she stands in this House on September 25th and continues to cite that erroneous figure. Mr. Speaker, the people of this province have lost confidence. They want to know, will she put our want of confidence motion on the floor to be debated and to be voted?
Thank you. Premier.
John. Government House Leader.
Government House
Mr. Speaker, let's start.
Order, please. Order, please. Order, please. Thank you. Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, let's start dealing in facts. This is what Mr. Anderson had to say in front of the committee this morning, and I quote.
The member from Halton will come to order, and I believe that's the second time I've used his riding's name. Government House Leader.
Let's quote from Mr. Anderson in front of the committee this morning. The $40 million number was the one that was used at the time of the announcement because it was the one that was very crystallized, if you will, at that point of time. But what was key in the sense that you just used $40 million in sunk costs, because that's exactly what it describes. It's the sunk cost which was acknowledged all along as only being a portion of the cost. There were other elements that were noted. But you know what else, Mr. Speaker, Colin Anderson had to say? He said, and I quote, quote, Mr. Speaker, we have a board and we talked about the fact that there was a very strong commitment on the part of the government and all three parties and the citizens in the area.
The member from Halton will desist, please. Yep, 10-second wrap-up.
Mr. Anderson acknowledged the very simple fact that the Progressive Conservative Party was out there on the campaign trail supporting the relocation of both those plans.
Thank you. New question. The member